What's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna get into it. Something's going on with SJAM, so let's talk about that. We're getting rid of losers. Two irrelevant nobodies just got removed from the stream. One is a loser with no teeth. The other one is a jobless loser. Loser. And you know what? I shouldn't even say loser twice, but jobless loser is a loser twice, to be honest with you. What's up, the rest of my people out there? Your son really needs his father. You said you were gonna get milk, and 34 years later, you never. Oh boy, Cipher. I think when I was a pup, almost 8 years old, I was spitting that puppy juice. Nothing was coming out except for, I don't know, some milk. I don't know what's going on, Fish Cipher. Just Farkarin today. What's going on? So we got SJAM was in the hospital. I think the drinking is giving him a lot of issues, right? So we are gonna have a conversation about this. I keep having conversations about this, not exactly liking it because you think when times will get better. How about this? A month ago, I remember a month ago, wasn't driving around Toronto listening to SJAM because it was just by the CNE. If you don't know what that is, Craig says Knights of Bali. Okay, Craig. All right, so I was by the CNE Canadian National Exhibition. It wasn't open yet. And SJM was saying how he has to give up, his car and, move. But then all of a sudden he got like new insurance and, the rent was good. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, the phone bill was an issue. And then the rent was an issue again. And then all of a sudden now it seems the rent is an issue once again. The job is an issue. The job is in threat/jeopardy. And the more we are looking at this, the more I'm thinking, what is going to be the end game? Does this man really have to hit the rock bottom? Which I would say, yes, he does have to hit rock bottom, as this is not going to change, right? Because repeatedly, over and over and over, we keep getting into the same issue about drinking. Even someone was telling me on this stream, when he got up, he was taking shots of alcohol. I'm like, are you kidding me? But then again, that doesn't surprise me. If you have a problem with alcohol, you're gonna honestly do this sort of stuff repeatedly. He's gonna sell his computer too. He's saying, I wonder how much he can get for what kind of computer? Is it a laptop or a desktop? Because if it's one of those big laptops, those are not gonna go for much money. If it's like a smaller like laptop, then sure. What do you think is wrong with him based on your professional opinion as a Marine? I will never live down that whole marine biologist thing. One idiot says something wrong, inaccurate, and it's like wildfire. It's like freaking the coof over here. If you're new, I am not a marine biologist. I am a scientist, by the way, but not a marine biologist. Yeah, it is pretty funny, but you know what? I don't know what we're gonna do with that. So what do I think that's wrong with him? He's an alcoholic. He's a drunk. And when you keep drinking and all you're imbibing is alcohol, your stuff is your the rest of your body's, balances and nutrients are gonna be out of whack. Plus, he says his liver enzymes are elevated. No shit, they're elevated. Of course they're gonna elevate because you keep drinking alcohol and you probably have a fatty liver now because you're an alcoholic, right? So all of these things are coming together. It says about 90% of people who regularly consume excessive amounts of alcohol have fatty liver disease. No shit. Would I put SJAM on there? Yes, I would put SJAM on there because he's drinking all the goddamn time. And I've tried my best to try and, give some help to the man, to be honest with you. Like, I genuinely would take his cats. I would. I would take his cats, but he does have outs. Don't let him fool you. He can go to his mom, aka his parents. He can go to his grandmother, and somebody else can take care of his cats. Who else has those type of outs where you can live at somebody else's home rent free? Nobody else, right? All right, so let's go. Let's go again today. He was a begging for a dollar from his daughter
Hey, darlings.
to pay his rent.
I'll give a minute for some people to come in here, but
Was buying the alcohol 3 weeks ago for some lady. He says he was ramen, to put it in vulgar terms. He was hogging. Who was it? His brother's girlfriend's friend. He was hogging on the weekends. Giving it to her 6 inches hard. Was it worth it then, SJAM? Buying those coolers. What was it again? It wasn't Mike's Hard Lemonade. It was Smirnoff Ice. He was buying. He says it wasn't a lot, but to be honest with you, I think he was buying a couple of them, of those Smirnoff Ices, and having a wild fun time. How about he take care of his cat? How about you buy cat food, SJAM? How about you pay your phone bill rather than thinking of getting your less than 6 inches wet?
hey, darling. I'm going to talk about it in a few minutes, so I don't have to keep repeating it as people come in. So,
Yeah, too much eggs he was buying. How do you buy Subway for what, 23
I'm very
bucks?
tired though.
What was he buying when he was buying all that stuff? Been buying a lot of eggs again, I guess.
Oh boy. Hey, Darlin's coming in. I'm just going to give a minute for people to get in here so I don't have to explain it a bunch of times. I'm not in the mood. I'm in a bad mood still. I don't feel good, so I'm in a bad mood still. I'm going to try to be nice. I got members only because I'm just not in the mood today. Sorry, Darlins. And there's some shit I have to talk about. I really don't want to. And, yeah, I'm not in a good situation right now.
Edna, you are a force to be reckoned with. You always want 1.25. Hey, sometimes some people can't take the 1.25. Edna, I know you can take probably the 1.5, the 1.75, the 2x. So he drank up his rent money pretty much, JB. He was on a shopping spree not too long ago because he got his YouTube money. So not only does he have his work money, but he gets his YouTube money. But I think what's happened is he went on another binge and drank away his YouTube money, which should be a couple $100. Boo Cypher says booze in Ontario is expensive, and even more so in this economy. It's like super hard to be a drunk now in Ontario. It is. But for some reason, SJAM is just knows how to do it properly or improperly because it's fucking up his life.
So
Ash asks, I'm out of the loop with the gossip. Was SJAM in hospital for alcohol related stuff? Yes. He says he doesn't know what's wrong with him. He said he had an MRI. He says his liver enzymes are elevated. All that points to is your alcohol problem, SJAM. That is the reason you've been drinking yourself. You probably aren't eating properly. And this is what happens with alcoholics. He was in the hospital earlier, her world. So when was he last on? Was it like Sunday night or something? He said he was really, really sick. He was on for like almost 6 hours and then he disappeared. And then all of a sudden he came back this morning saying he was in the hospital and now he is on live begging for money because he doesn't want to be separated from his cats. And this is the guy who wanted a well-to-do woman to drive all the way across Canada to come and shack up with him. Jesus, the shit show that could have been. I don't understand how some guys could get all the love. Some guys, I don't get it. Like, how is drunk SJAM getting so much action? Somebody explain this to me. Or maybe I just don't want this type of action.
I know a lot of my members won't be here, but you got notified, that's good. So I'm going to go to the washroom first and then I should have before this, but by the way, I'm doing some striking today, darlings. So
oh yes, he's been striking channels that talk about him. SJAM was turning his life around. Bad influence, Joyful Steffi. I have no idea about Joyful Steffi. Is she really that bad? I have no idea about this person, so I can't say whether she's bad or she's good. I have no idea. So if you guys want to fill me in, all I know is that, to be honest with you, I would have loved to have a heart-to-heart conversation with SJAM. But a lot of the times, or should I say almost always, having a conversation with a guy who would rather drink than, listen to what you have to say is really not going to do anything. I'm sure his mother and his father have had several heart-to-hearts with him. It goes in one ear and it goes out the other. And now here we are once again. I think practically every week we have a crisis happening in SJAM's life.
I had YouTube notify me of some copyright stuff that I could claim, so you just click a button and it does it. So that's really the only time I ever do it. Especially if they're like hater channels that make shit about me and harass me and stuff like that. So look forward to that. Oh, I got like swelling in this foot. It's like all puffy and like it's squishy. like all around my ankle. It's part of what health shit's going on. This one's not as bad. It's a little squishy, but this one's puffy. I
Yikes.
can't even show you probably. You probably don't want to see it. This one here is like, it's like all swollen.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to get into that, but I don't know a whole lot yet, but I will probably by tomorrow.
Think
I'm
water
tired.
retention.
Was there like, of course you got to, it's not urgent, so.
I was about to say that it's water retention. If you don't know, alcohol can cause the body to retain excess water, causing the feet to swell. But they say if the feet swelling continues for more than 2 days, a person should make an appointment with the doctor. But honestly, they say if you get recurring swelling of the feet after drinking alcohol, it may be a sign of underlying issues with the heart, liver, or kidneys. And once again, his liver enzymes are elevated, so it is a problem with the alcohol. He keeps drinking over and over and over again.
So you wait fucking 6, 7, 8, 9 hours before you even see anybody. I'm gonna wash it first. Wait, Twister.
Hey, let's listen out for drinking.
No. Stop.
I knew it. This man just literally took 2 swigs of the alcohol. Let's go back. All right, so you see him here. You're going to hear the sound that you hear when your lips go to the mouth of like a glass or plastic bottle. Let's hear this again. Listen for the sound.
Hours before you even see anybody. I'm gonna wash it first. Wait, Twister.
I heard it just now. And we're going to hear it again soon.
Stop.
Oh, you heard it again. That's the sound a lips to a bottle, SJAM. I know that sound. Bally, you should know the sound. No offense, Bally. I'm just, but you didn't hear anything. He literally, you could, if you listen carefully, you heard the sound of lips to a bottle. Oh man. Okay, let's address somebody. So we got I bet he was sacked. That's why he's begging for rent. Jesus. How many jobs has this man gone through in 2 years? Well, like 4, maybe 5, maybe 6. Leave SJAM alone. He's having medical issues.
Jeez.
So if we let him be and he gets in a car and he's drunk and he mows somebody over on the road, would your sentence be less or more effective? Because we should leave him alone so that he can drink himself to death, but not only drink himself to death, but run other people over on the road because he's drunk. Or we can address the situation and come up with some simple solutions. And when I mean simple, it's simple for me, but actually very hard for him, because you getting off alcohol is actually very, very, very difficult. I wonder if his mom or his dad drinks alcohol, if he has other people influencing him with the alcohol drinking, or is he very much a hermit? One thing I actually didn't know is that when one thing I didn't know is when the story about Ronnie, I didn't know that Ronnie pushed him off and he fell on Ronnie's partner's leg and like messed it up. I didn't know that. I thought he was just, doing his thing with Ronnie. Ronnie was a little bit perturbed and that was the end of the story. I didn't know there was like a pretty significant shove. He said he's done with drinking.
Swollen real bad.
How many times has SJAM literally says he's done with drinking and then he's never done with drinking? He's an alcoholic.
So yeah, I just kept feeling worse and worse. I haven't been to work, and I had last night I was like, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital because it's just I can't wait 2-3 weeks to see a doctor. So it hurts. It's like stingy and burning. It's like all swollen.
Hey Marie,
I
what's
don't
up?
know why. It's my bad leg. I don't know why. So it's like I'm gonna have to go. And I waited like 6-7 hours to be seen. And they did blood work, and they did MRI because of the pressure I've been talking about. My head like hurting so bad when I'm trying to walk and get up,
Yikes.
like sit up. It's just like it hurts really bad to sit up. My head, my like eyes and shit. They didn't say nothing about the MRI yet, but they're gonna let me know today, I think. All they said about my blood work was that my liver enzymes are like 3 times higher than what they were less than 2 years ago. So it definitely could be a liver issue. Like they're looking into my kidneys and stuff like that too. So I have to get more tests done.
OMG.
I think they want to retake them in a couple of days. But for now, they didn't really want me to leave, but they weren't going to admit me, but they were going to just wait for the test results. But I'm like, just let me know because I want to go home and relax. And
how tall is SJAM? I don't know. I don't think he's 5'2". I think he's a bit taller. But I gotta say this, he really needs to get the whole drinking thing under, because if you're getting headaches when you're walking because of your increases or changes in blood pressure, that is not a good thing, because how is he gonna cope? I don't get how is
and
he.
then, so yeah, I might have to go back. I don't know. No, I'm not taking it off members only today. Not in the mood for that. Sorry. I'd rather very little comments today. I'll just say what I have to say. But furthermore, it creates more issues because I haven't been to work this week. I've missed days and I've had extra bills this month, so I don't have rent money for September.
All right, so what SJAM needs to do, he needs to get back on that alcohol money where the government props him up because he is a blatant alcoholic, even though it's not going to be as much as his regular pay. Is Cobra and his woman still alive? Supposedly, allegedly, Jessica Miska is saying that Queen Cobra is in Casper, Wyoming, and is currently with Cobes, even though I think he at some point deny that this was happening and he doesn't want to see her. So I haven't been really caught up with that. What do you think, Earl? Do you think she's over there now, or is Jessica Miska just making shit up? You said he's 5'5", which she's definitely like 5'2". Yes, to add on the extra inches. Add it all on, yes.
So yeah, I guess I'm gonna be e-bagging a little bit. Mostly for my cats. I mean, if I have to lose my place, it's not that bad for me to move home. I'm not going to save much money, but my cats is going to be the end of the world because they have cats and they're not friendly cats. One of them isn't. And it's just going to be hell for the cats on both ends. So I really don't want that to happen. So if I have to, my only option is my friend Kim, but she's like 45 minutes away, like an hour and a half from where I work. So I really don't want them to go there without me and not be able to see them all the
All
time.
right, so she's 45 minutes away. So what? You just got to do what you got to do. You created this problem when you've had multiple chances to get out of it, and he just keeps drinking.
So I am hoping I can come up with some rent money. Some people can help because I have like $900 left, including this week's pay, and that needs to cover rent, which is $930, the car, which is $345, and a debt payment's $200, not counting food or anything like that. I need cat food. And litter. So I only really need like a fourth of my subscribers, 932 of them, to donate $1 to my tag, to my PayPal. I really don't want to ask either, but I don't think my landlords are going to be very cooperative with me this time. If I can give them half of it on the first, I think that might be better, and then I can figure it out. But until I figure out my health shit, I'm not going to be able to go to work.
Yeah, somebody said in the chat that he really definitely 100% needs to pay as much or all of his rent. Your other bills such as your insurance, your car payments, your other stuff, they you can maybe make a payment arrangement because I even know people who have had to do this because times are hard for everybody, man. Everybody's starving. A lot more people are going to food banks. He should go to a food bank. He lives in New Hamburg, so he can go to I believe there's Stratford, if not Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge has them. You just got to do what you need to do. Stop buying $32 or $23 subs. How much was that sub he bought like on Sunday or something like that or Saturday when he got the money? Was it like 23 bucks or was it like 32 bucks? Whatever it was, that's just way too much money. Go home, buy your groceries, stop splurging, stop buying fast food, and do whatever you need to do to survive.
I don't even know if I'm gonna have a job, if they're gonna believe me. But I might have to go on leave again. I'm not sure. There's been a lot of other things going on, like kind of TMI with my body and shit that I'm not gonna say on here. But there's been signs and stuff leading up that something's not right, and I just really don't want to have to worry about losing my place for a month.
Wait a second, is the TMI he can't get his dick up? I mean, doesn't that happen to like most guys when they're, drinking alcohol or they're on the cocaine? That is that really like a symptom to be worried about? It's like if you're sipping on the alcohol or if you're doing the cocaine, of course your stuff's not gonna work.
That's really all I want is a place for me and my cats until I figure this shit out. So if anybody does want to help, I do have my PayPal. That's the fastest way to help me. It's in the description. Like I said, $1, whatever. I know I sound like a fucking e-bagger, and it pretty much is an e-bagger. Hey, Jenna, sorry, I've been busy with my own problems, darling. I will get you back, though. No, it's not that. It's just TMI stuff. I don't really want to talk about. It's weird. Anyway,
Masuka doesn't have content
I really just
now.
want not to have my cats to have to leave their home.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, what else is she gonna talk about? Nothing else.
I don't know if they're gonna evict me, but they're not gonna be happy about me fucking missing again. I don't think they're gonna be as lenient this time with me paying back. I literally just paid June up, and I have nothing towards fucking September because my car and the other payment's gonna take $600. So I might have 200 towards it, but like
Man,
I think
I still can't believe we're back in this situation.
Well, I can't drink right now. They know that I told them about the drinking and stuff. They said not to drink, but
And he's still drinking.
until we figure out what's going on. But it's going to take a couple of days. Well, they should know today. Should know some stuff today. They did say my liver enzymes are like triple what they were less than 2 years ago, so that's not a good sign at all. But having some other things that suggesting maybe like kidney issues, but I don't know how bad or whatever. So I'm just really just wanting to get through a month on my place. I don't know.
Yeah, I caught that, and I caught that right away. Is like you just pay June up, and I'm like, it's August. But then what I think he's doing is, if he's short in June, he'll pay July in full, and he'll pay August in full, while also paying a little bit more every single time on what he's behind for June. So that's the only reasoning I can really think of as why he just paid June up when it's in August. So we're not gonna be seeing Queen Cobe stream for a long time. That is gonna seriously starve Jessica Messica out. Damn, okay.
What else to do from there? I got so many bills and shit that I'm catching up on, and I'm just stressed out. I don't want my cats to go somewhere. I know Kim's a good person, but I don't want to be away from them, especially an hour and a half away, 45 minutes from here. Like, I'm not going to be able to see them all the time.
Then stop drinking.
And then I would have to move back with my parents, and I really don't want to fucking do that. I really don't want to live with my mom because I'll probably kill her. She'll probably kill me. Darling, relax. I just said I'll get you. Jen doesn't have her own place. Loser parents. I trust my cats with her. I've known Kim since 2016. She's a sponsor or whatever. I don't know what you call it for the Humane Society. She takes in she helps the Humane Society out with cats and stuff. She doesn't have any right now, so
That's amazing.
she still says she'll take mine. I know they'll be in good hands. It's just going to kill me being away from them. I don't know if that's what's going to happen. The landlords are going to have to go through a process to evict me, but I would just rather it not get nasty like that. So, like I said, my PayPal's in the bottom if you want to help. Anything helps, and I promise it will go to rent. I've been told not to drink, so by the doctor, so I'm not going to right now because I don't know what's going on. It's not.
I can't believe this man lies to himself and tries to lie to us with a straight face. We heard you drinking, SJAM. It's literally, if you ever see SJAM get up in the middle of a stream, most likely he's taking a swig. Or even more. Maybe he's chugging a little bit. We've seen it multiple times. We've heard it multiple times. He's just going to keep doing it over and over and over again. This is not anything new.
I don't know. I'm not going to say what is and what isn't, but my enzymes are 3 times worse than last time. Then it's, probably an issue. They're elevated. So, I don't know. I just really don't want my cats to go away, and I don't want to lose my place either. I've been here for 10 years. I really don't want to live with my mom. I will fucking lose it. Living with my mom, man. We fight like cats and dogs when we live together. Plus, I'd have to condense my life into an office. It's not even a good size. It's the size of my closet, basically, but a little bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't be able to do YouTube when they're there.
Or you could do YouTube when they're there, but maybe go outside and use the Wi-Fi. Stay in your car. You know what I gotta say is, if you really gotta downgrade your shit, SJAM, put as much stuff in that room as possible, but you gotta either sell or give away your shit if that ever happens to you. I hate it when people do this stuff like, I'm just gonna put my stuff in storage and I'll pay $400 or $500 a month for that storage. And then when my life is better, then I will get my stuff. Don't do that. The $400 or $500 a month is gonna turn into thousands in a blink of an eye, because your situation is not gonna get better in a couple of weeks or a couple of months. It might take a year. It might take a 2 year. It might take 3. I knew this one person that was paying $800. Well, still is $800 a month on storage, and they were paying that for 6 years. So how much is that? That's $9,600 a year times 6 years. So let's round it off to 10,000 a year times. That's $60,000. Her stuff isn't worth $60,000. Just sell it. This is a major point where people fuck up, is the storage debacle. If you got to put your stuff in storage, only put the stuff in storage that there is no value in it, as in it's personal, like something your mom gave to you, or your dad, or your uncle, or your aunt, or your sister, your brother, or your grandparents, something that you can't put a figure on. That is worth it. Anything else, like material possessions that will be losing value over time, just sell it or throw it out or give it away. Do not put it in storage. You're gonna be losing so much money.
I have to be quiet and shit. Won't have my cats there. It'll just be fucking miserable. Wow. I don't know if I'm gonna be okay. I have a lot of pain in my stomach too. Oh, I don't think it's a gallbladder, but there's definitely some liver and kidney stuff going on, but I think there's probably more than that too.
Yes, I for just sell it.
So,
or move, yeah. You know, when I was moving my stuff, I had 4 storage units. 4 storage units. And I got them at a steal. I got them for like 1 month each, and I had to be out of there in a month. I was not gonna pay. I think for mine, it was gonna be like $300 each. So every month it was gonna hit me with about $1,200 with taxes. So maybe close to $1,500 a month just to store my stuff. There's no way I'm gonna do that. I did leverage them though. And I got like a super ultra discounted 1 month, and I was out of there. There's no way. Sup, Nadine? How's it going?
That's about all I know right now. Dorlands. I don't really know much. I took the blood twice too. She's like, "Oh, we gotta take more." I'm like, "Oh, for fuck's sakes!" And they keep getting these women, girls, or nurses that don't know where the fucking veins are, and they stab you and stab you, and it hurts, darling. Excuse me. So I'll probably have more of an update tomorrow.
Oh, she did?
But yeah, it kind of sucked. I hate going to the fucking hospital because they're so slow. They're so understaffed and underfunded.
Sub Nadine.
It sucks. And I hate the MRI thing. They put that shit in your body and it makes you feel like you piss yourself. I was like, I'm pretty sure I pissed my pants. They're like, no, you're probably fine. I'm like, well, I would check. And they make you pull your pants down to like your upper thighs.
Ew.
Take all your keys and shit. I don't like that. Nothing makes a hell of a racket.
Facts.
But yeah, I'm not feeling.
Yeah, it probably was super dehydrated.
Good. So other than that, yeah, it feels like you pissed your whole body. That's what it really feels like. God, it hurts. But yeah, it took a long time to get in there. Obviously, it's ER and it's not life threatening. So,
all right. Can I say something here? So, Jessica Messica zoomed into the Addy and it wasn't blurred, as in it's King Cobra's address. Is that what you guys are arguing here? Let me put it in the realm of what Jessica Messica likes to do versus what she doesn't like done to her. How many times have we seen Jessica Messica complain if there's anything close to what her address is? If you ever put that on anything, she'll strike you. But the irony is, she'll do that to you if you ever do that to her, which I mean is fair. If you have her address and stuff, then fine, okay. But then if you're gonna be that type of person that complains about that, about your address being out there, but yet you have other people's address being said in your chat, you have other people's address being put out there, you're zooming in on somebody's address and it's not blurred, then please, like, take a seat. Like, you can't be a hypocrite and complain when you are doing something that you don't want done to you. But then that is just Jessica Messica overall. She'll do stuff that she doesn't want done to her repeatedly.
No. So that's really all the update in 15 minutes, darling. So I'm just trying to cut with money for my rent because I really don't want to lose this place. And I don't want my cats to fucking have to go somewhere strange or even to my parents' house. Like, they can't even go there. I'm not making them live in a fucking office. Like, I'll save hardly any money moving home. My rent's only $932. I'm gonna have to get a storage unit to store all my shit. It's gonna be $300-400 a month.
Yeah, $300-400 a month. Save that SJAM to sell your shit. Your shit isn't valuable in the first place. Citizen's assistant doesn't mean arrest. That's the other thing. And was it like the actual address, or was it like a block address? Like it's in the 100 block or 200 block? Because I really didn't look at it that carefully.
Like, it's not worth moving home for $400 or $500 a month savings. Like, it's not going to get me much of anything. So I really want to try to hold on to this place. It means I have to fucking e-bag and sell my shit. I'm going to put my TV on Facebook Marketplace.
What kind of TV does he have?
I don't know about anything else I can sell. Like, I really don't want to sell a laptop. I fucking worked hard last summer to get this laptop and TV.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm a lot of like lower stomach pain too.
So don't drink it off.
So I don't know what's all going on yet, but you guys, you want to go live with somebody else? Fuck that. You gotta deal with that.
Basset Hound Jam.
But yeah, that's what I gotta say, darling. So I really don't feel good, so I'm fucking dehydrated. They didn't offer me water the whole fucking time.
I'm looking for a deal. Do you really want SJAM's TV? No thanks. I mean, I'm always looking for deals. Actually, I was gonna do this one thing. I was thinking of getting into this because I have a family member that does flip cars for a living. I'm like, maybe I should start going to those car actions and showing off like, really nice vehicles that are in and around the Toronto area. I think I might actually look into that. Amazon has 4K TVs for two. I know, right? Like TVs isn't aren't like a thing that I remember when a 32-inch TV was like $1,000 or more, 1,500, $2,000. Nowadays, you can get like a 43-inch TV for like less than $200. Your cousin used to do that. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll check it out.
You miss me a little bit.
That's true.
I know, Jordan.
Yeah, the car flipping might not be worth it, but you could flip a car a lot easier than a house, right? Like you can get a car, and you can essentially flip it the same day or the next day. With a house, it takes a little bit more time, right? Like I mean, you could buy a house, get closed the same day, and then the next day put it up for sale, and in maybe 2, 3, 4 days it could sell. That is possible, but cars, yeah, you get less of an amount, I guess, when you're selling, but you never know. You gotta really look and know what you're doing in terms of like the cars you're trying to sell versus supply and demand, I guess. Natty will take the oh my god, the Natty
So
TV stuff. Those were the days, right? The Natty and the TV, like don't take don't mess with the crackhead and his TV.
I don't know if there's anything else I have to say right now. I really don't have no test results at the moment as far as kidney results and all that shit. But I've been having some symptoms, like weird stuff going on, TMI stuff that I don't really want to say, that you really won't want to hear. But just things are off. So I'm sure it's probably alcohol related. I don't know, but we'll find out. So I guess that's all I really got to say. So I don't know how long we'll stay alive. I'm really tired. I'm bitchy and grumpy and worried and stressed because I've been working now again. I'm probably gonna lose my job. I don't know. Probably. I mean, I don't know. And like we got rent in a couple days, and I was like, oh my god, I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, darling.
Somebody says no matter what, just get up and get to work. I mean that could be valid advice, but it really depends on how truly does he feel. If he's having blood pressure problems, I'm not really exactly sure what he does. I do know he like works in a factory, right? So I would say if you're not feeling well, especially when you have blood pressure problems, you could literally like just, pass out and fall over. You shouldn't really be around heavy machinery. I'm just saying. I mean, it would be nice if you would just get to work. I mean, you could show up to work, try your best and just tell your boss, I'm sorry, I'm really sick. I gotta go home. I guess you could do that. At least you're showing up and you're showing that you really are sick. But to be working around heavy machinery with like significant blood pressure issues, that's really bad.
My parents don't have fucking over $900 to help me. I can't ask them. I don't want to ask them. I'm so sick of
Yeah.
having to ask them for help, and they can't afford it. Fuck. My their stomach's really hurting too. I told them that they didn't say nothing about it really. Digestive shit, I guess. I don't know.
You say go to rehab. I will say this. He does need to go to rehab. I thought he said at one point that
They
he
don't care what
supervised
doctors
people.
don't, so I give them 100 of those.
Oh shit! Them fighting words, not sunshine country chickens like Canadian mine or soft AF. Okay.
We'll see what happens. Either way,
No, this is a grown man toddler here that comes on practically every week and cries and goes, Nadine, Nadine, Nadine. Why does he like cry out your name, Nadine? I don't get it. I thought you guys weren't talking anymore.
I can't work right now, so until I figure out what's going on,
We did care, Nadine. We did care. A lot of people in the chat at that point in time. Wasn't that like earlier August, right? Like nearly 4 months, 4 weeks ago. Yeah, he was doing it. I did call it out. A lot of people also call it out, but he just kept on doing it.
So I'm gonna end up having to go on disability again. So I'm gonna lose a lot of income. So I just really want to keep my place, man. It's so hard. Well, I'm not saying the TMI shit.
He's a man toddler. He needs his crib. He can still stay at my house.
Oh, someone's killing me right now. I don't know why.
I got a
Even that
room.
fucking MRI shit they gave me.
A small 50K
Fucking
investment.
hurts.
Let me think about that, Cypher. I want some accolades from you, son.
Oh, so you
Accolades.
feel like shit.
I want some alphabets after your name, son.
So that's all I gotta say. Because I was complaining of my head pressure and shit on my eyes and stuff. My fucking legs all puffy. My ankles all puffy still.
Definitely has
It's
heart
real puffy.
issues.
I'm like, ooh. It's like all squishy right here. You see my finger imprint. So I got like fluid retention or something. I don't really know yet. I thought you
Yikes.
needed it for cat food. I ain't taking to the vet. Let's just be honest what it's for. It's for wine, darling. I am stressed and worried because I don't want to fucking miss rent again. And I just don't know what the fuck to do. I've been so behind on bills, like paying bills, extra bills, and fucking shit. And now I'm missing so many days. There's like no chance I'm gonna make fucking rent. Like I said, I got like $900 for like rent, car, and debt payment. Well, that's not gonna work. So I don't know.
All right, so Lazy is saying this is an old pic. I'm pretty sure that he posted his hair's longer in the hospital pic. He posted earlier that day, and are mask even a thing in the hospital anymore? Well, some people wear masks because other people are just really nasty. Like whenever I'm out, like in an enclosed space, I'll wear a mask because some people just cough out into the open, and I don't want to get sick again because I have gotten sick. And it just takes away from my productivity. So maybe he's wearing a mask then, or you could be right. Maybe it is an old pick and he's trying to pull the wool over eyes. Who knows?
If you don't want to do it for me, do it for the cats. Even a fucking dollar to the PayPal, man. I'm not gonna e-bag any more than that, but I don't want to. I just really don't want to lose this place, and I really don't want my cats to have to go fucking somewhere else. Even my parents or fucking anywhere. This is their home. Tux has been with her 13 years. Like, I don't think she's gonna be okay not being with me like an hour and a half away. I'm not gonna be able to go there every single fucking day. So I just don't want to lose my place.
This man is complaining. He says it's an hour and a half from his job, but it's 45 minutes from your home. I think 45 minutes is not that much of an inconvenience, SJAM, when it's your own fault that your cats are going to be homeless. You can see your cats maybe 2, 3 times a week, maybe 4, and then you take whatever you need to do to get on track. Yeah, seeing his cats like 2 or 3 times a week should be enough, but he seems he wants his cats every single day. But then that's another thing. You can't keep feeding your cat bad food because there is such a thing as bad food when it comes to cats.
Oh, that's it. That's all. That's it. That's it. That's all. Ow. I gotta wash them again. My stomach's hurting real bad. Oh, I choked, Bobby. Sorry, I gotta go to the bathroom again.
Well, he did before, Lazy. Remember when I caught him because I was really pissed off that he was gonna be driving without insurance, and then he came clean and said that he does have insurance and he does have a job, but he was just lying about it to get money out of people.
Twix, not yet. I don't have any food yet.
Oh, you made a video, lazy? Okay. I guess I will have to check it out. Marie says his chair wears a better shirt than him. Yeah, they're getting a lot of carbs and stuff. I wonder if his cat food is grain free. Because that's another thing, like grain free cat food. But anything that you have in a can that's gonna have a significant shelf life, once your cat eats that stuff and poops it out, it's gonna smell really bad, right? So the best thing is, oh, okay. So he was reporting on you, lazy, because he did say he clicked a few buttons and whatnot, blah 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 blah. All I gotta say is SJAM really needs to look into like maybe some more raw food for his cats because all his cats are like super overweight. That's not a good thing. He buys Iams. Well, some Iams is all Iams grain free or just some Iams is grain free? He is swigging again. Do you guys hear it? Oh boy. You can hear the bottle and him swallowing. That is sad. Yep, I hear him. He's even burping. How is the reno going? The reno is going pretty good, Cypher. I mean, we're gonna be done in short order. All I can say is after this one, it's on to the next one. I think he's just chugging water. He had a long night. I love the level of trolling. Hey Wilson, hey.
I know. Well, how many wet food Twix? Sorry. Oh. I have $40. Gonna take your cat to the vet, darling. So that's really all I got to say right now. Probably this is gonna be a quick video. I'm gonna go lay down. So. Basically, yeah. At the end of the day, just cats. Yeah, I know that, darling. That's why I don't want to lose this place. That's why I'm here fucking eBaying, selling my soul. Mostly for the cats, honestly. I just don't want to uproot them like fuck. I'm trying, I feel like I'm trying my best. You know, I've been trying to make better choices. I know I've been drinking still when I have opportunities, but
Oh my god, I would totally do this. I would even get a trailer. Maybe Cypher could be like one of the Trailer Park Boys. What if SJAM and I and Cypher are Trailer Park Boys? Like we could all get a trailer somewhere and we'll live there and we'll get busted if we call it Trailer Park Boys. We gotta call it something else. But it's like Trailer Park Boys, except it's Cypher, me, and SJAM.
like I've been putting bills first. So
I guess that would be
I
Bubbles,
don't know.
right?
Well, it doesn't matter if I get a doctor's note. It's up to them if they want to fucking fire me.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's what I said, Cypher. I knew it. I'm Bubbles. I know he's is SJAM Ricky? SJAM would be Ricky,
It's
right?
just another thing to worry about. Right now, I'm
Real,
just worried about another.
real estate park boys. I kind of like that. Trailer Park Gut Boys. Okay, Maple Leaf Boys. I like that. All right, let's come up with some really cool names.
A fucking roof over these cats' heads for a month, and hopefully figure my health shit out by then.
Yeah, I did see that as well, Lazy. Honestly, there's always gonna people who are gonna reach out and send SJAM some money. I mean, that's just how people are. They roll like that. And that's their option. If they want to send the money, they want to send the money. Would I send SJAM money? I think money is gonna prop them up. I think sometimes you gotta let people hit rock bottom for them to really, gauge what reality is. Because if his parents keep propping him up, if he doesn't really hit that rock bottom, he's just gonna keep doing this again. In like another 2 weeks, there's gonna be an issue here and there, here and there.
No, she doesn't fucking have money. I'm not even talking to her really right now. So I'm not wanting to hang out with her because I don't feel good.
Facts, Capone. He's using the cats just like how Foodie Beauty does the same thing. Use the cats for sympathy, for an excuse. I do feel for the cats though.
Anyways, I think I'm gonna lay down, darlings. But I'll probably have an update later. No, not today. Probably tomorrow. Last time I talked to her, period. Like, we're not in a position where I'd ask her for money. I look like shit with the maximum filters, darling. I don't like how fucking lower stomach just fucking hurts. I don't know if IBS or something. They're looking into the shit, blood tests and all that. They really didn't say much yet.
Oh, you mean does anyone believe like Jaina exists? Who is that? Who is that? He's not gonna keep crying. Nadine, did you do something to him like a week and a half ago when he did that stream where he's all in the dark? Kind of sultry, semi-sultry, saying your name in a drunk fashion. Nadine, Nadine, Nadine. Hey, loves roses. What's up?
My ear. Ow, fuck. Man.
Yeah, he was trying to be all sexy in the dark, semi yelling Nadine's name out. So what was that about? How much did you miss? You didn't really miss much. You're having a drunk guy that has gotten himself into problems once again financially because he's abusing his body and his finances to drink. So pretty much he's having issues where there's swelling in the leg. He also has probably heart issues, elevated liver enzyme, of course, and he has pitting edema, where if you put your fingers on a part of your skin and then the imprint stays for an extended period of time, that's pitting. So he has that, and of course, as a consequence of swelling, and the consequences of the swelling in the legs or ankles are most likely a consequence of some sort of heart issue, like heart disease. So Where does this all come from? It comes from drinking and the lack of proper diet, because a lot of alcoholics, all they will do is drink, 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 and they will not get the proper daily required nutrients, and then they get into a lot of shit like this.
Who knows? I'm worried about my good cats. Hey, dog. You go. There, help here. The baby there, come.
Capone,
Right here.
that is funny, but it's not funny at the same time, because this isn't serious. This is a heart issue, but I like that Tempur-Pedic jam.
Baby there.
Memory foam jam.
I'm gonna ask him for money.
Hey, I want a Tempur-Pedic mattress.
What's going on, bears?
Bunk with SJAM, and I got one. Yikes. SJAM might get frisky with my dicky. Frisky with my dicky. Maybe give it a little bit of licky licky. Then instead of Nadine, he'll be yelling my name.
What's wrong with your cat? It's not rich. He owns a company. He's not rich. He's got probably most of his money invested in his new house he's building, and I would never ask him for money. I don't ask anybody for money.
That's what SJAM does with all the boys. We're just boys being boys. That's what we're doing, Cypher. Boys being boys. Doesn't my Cypher? You never had one of your homeboys play with your genitals before? It's boys being boys.
But that's between, possibly losing your home of 10 years and the cats that have been here so long, it's hard not to fucking beg for help from somebody. But when you have no options, no options for credit.
Cypher, it's boys being boys.
My grandma's fucking broke, apparently. She's fucking lying, but soup, yeah. It's more than fucking soup and Diet Coke fits there.
Is he really doing that?
Just right now, fuck.
Is he really throwing Steffi to the trolls? What's going on in that chat? I keep hearing Steffi is being brought up, then Steffi isn't coming into the chats anymore. But Steffi recently got paid like a couple weeks ago. Like, what's going on with that?
I'm so fucking nervous.
Uh-oh.
But what the results are going to be? What the fuck? Yeah, I caught up on rent, but I don't have September. No, I don't fucking say that. Yeah, I do worry I'm going to get fired a lot, but not fucking evicted. I do worry about that too, actually. It's like if I miss again, they're not going to. I don't know if they're going to be as understanding. I'm hoping I can come up with a lot of it by the 1st.
What SJAM needs to do is really think about it like this. You know what? Sagittarius already did the same thing. If the rent, if you can't afford the rent, then maybe move out of that apartment. Maybe sublet it to somebody. I'm sure somebody would like a 1-bedroom apartment for $930 with most of the utilities included, is what he said, right? That's actually a really good deal. Like, where else are you gonna get a deal that close to the Tri-Cities, Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge area for 930 with all or most utilities included?
I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to sell my TV, I guess, but I don't even know if I'll get 350 for it.
You're
350. I might be able to come up with half a rent then.
Wait a second. How big is his TV? Is it like 55, 60 inches? Because if it's not like 55, 60, you ain't getting 350 for that.
I don't know. I just cut up on rent last week. But with all the missed days of work now.
Yeah, I really do think that his parents are really helping him out. He may be not saying that directly, but if you really look at it, where the hell else would he be getting all this money for new in-car insurance, for a new phone line, for all of this stuff?
And like paying all that extra bills off, I'm not going to have it now. It's frustrating.
Well, thank you, Nadine. Appreciate it. Yeah, he is
No,
one.
Never mind.
He says his parents aren't helping him out, but I really do think he's straining his parents' finances, like their savings, 100%. Didn't he in the past say that there is some sort of like fund for him that was left behind by a grandparent that they keep dipping into whenever he faces financial difficulty? Isn't that still there? Is he just not talking about that? Is it gone now? Or are his parents really dipping into their finances? You're gonna give him a tenner?
I don't feel too bad. I think Jenna's lying.
Sleepy
I think
Moo.
they did 2 months, but still.
What do you think? What if I told you, Sleepy Moo, I wanna come to England, be a Scouser? Or a Scouser is like cool. Yeah, I think I could live in Liverpool, but like call me a Scouser. What else is there? I could be a Brummie. What do you guys think? You guys think I could be like a Brummie or a Scouser? Which one?
I don't want to get to that point where they want me out.
Right, Capone? He does have a brother.
It fucking hurts, man. Fucking lower stomach hurts. I don't know why. They did an ultrasound too, that weird gel shit. They didn't say nothing, but yet I'm waiting for my results to be uploaded to the portal, medical portal. I'm gonna squat.
Sorry, so what did they do? They did an MRI and what else?
I don't know why. They did an ultrasound too, that weird gel shit.
Really?
They didn't say nothing, but yet I'm waiting for my results to be uploaded to the portal, medical portal. I'm gonna squat. Anyway,
I mean, for them to do an MRI and an ultrasound on this man, this has to be something serious because they're not going to waste resources on that unless there are findings from a medical professional that it is warranted, because an MRI and an ultrasound are not cheap. Does anybody know on average what is the cost for an MRI of the head? What's the average cost? The average cost is actually like $380 to $975. It isn't cheap, and an ultrasound isn't cheap as well. So something is going on.
I don't think I have anything else to say, so this is guess gonna be a short one today, darling. I'm just too tired. I'm grumpy, and I'm just upset with everything in life right now. Like putting my job at risk, not losing all this money. I'm just sick of this shit. I just want some kind of stability in my life. It doesn't seem like it's ever gonna happen. So and now I'm probably sick with something.
Poor SJAM. I really do think I thought it was screwing around, but if he really is getting an MRI ultrasound, he really is sick. All right, so Sleepy Moo wants me to be a Brummie, which is a guy from Birmingham, instead of a Scouser or a Scouse, which is a guy from Liverpool. So I guess I'm gonna be a Birmingham guy.
Something going on. I'm having some weird things happening, and Doesn't look good for, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. But some of the TMI stuff is concerning, really concerning. And it's fucking scaring me. And I just don't know. I don't think anything good's gonna come out. I think there's stuff going on with my kidneys. Anyways, darlings, I hope you all have a great day. I'm gonna go lay down and
You don't think he's sat in the hospital for 9 hours? It actually really depends on which hospital he's going to. Because here's the thing: if you go to like a smaller town, smaller area, okay, he's in New Hamburg, so the best thing to do is go to like the Paris, Ontario hospital, or like a town that's built up enough, but not to the size of like a large town or a city where you have to wait long. So there could be maybe one or two people there, but it isn't like a 9 hour long. Or I could be wrong, but honestly, if I was him and I lived where he lived, I would choose like a Paris, Ontario hospital or something like that. Or where else is there? Is Stratford could be one he could go to easily. Woodstock, I don't know about Woodstock. Woodstock probably has like a lot of people there at their hospital. Like you gotta pick and choose or really figure out like what your best strategy is. Yeah, I think Stratford would be good for him. I believe the wait time. I just don't think he himself could sit there. Yeah, that is true. Unless he's really hurting. He's still a twat. I wonder if he's gonna be back later on because now he really needs to make that income off his YouTube channel. I didn't think this was gonna take this long, people, and I got some stuff to do. I might be back later because I'm trying to still go to the reserve. I haven't had the time. I had to do a lot of running around today and a lot of paperwork submission for a lot of stuff. So that took so long. It's standard to have those scans done when drinking. I'm just out of hospital after a month inside after. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sleepy Moo. Was alcohol related. I had and am now having loads of scans. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sleepy Moo. So you're saying it's standard when, well, what really got me, and actually didn't bring this up, is that when they said his liver enzymes are like triple what it was 2 years ago, which makes me think he's irregular, which is like they have a record of him being a flagrant alcoholic, and they are consistently watching his liver enzymes because he probably does have a fatty liver and has is having liver cirrhosis. So how bad is it now with his continued drinking? So what's going to happen 2 years from now, when back in 2026, is he going to survive? Because now this could be something that is life threatening. How old is SJAM? Yeah, he's 34 years old. A 34-year-old man, crybaby, that is repeatedly destroying his body and his life by using his finances to drink.
hopefully don't have bad news to say tomorrow. I don't know. Who cares, right? Because it's myself. That's what y'all gonna say. So see you guys later. Thanks for watching anyway. I'm just telling what's going on and
Yeah, where did the time go? All right, well, we'll see what happens with SJAM. Foodie Beauty is still in Thailand. I mean, she's doing the live streams. They're just super long. And I've been on my Filtrum after dark. I've been making some videos. I'm exhausted, to be honest with you. I gotta clean up my kitchen. I gotta like shampoo a carpet right now. So I think I'll be back probably tomorrow, and then we'll do another catch up. Yeah, he is young. Too young. Too young for these problems, people. I'm telling ya. So alcohol is a beast. It is. Alcohol takes a lot of lives, and it shouldn't be downplayed because it's still a significant issue in our society. Yeah. Hopefully you get better and feel better, Sleepy Moo. Be safe, and positive vibes to you. Positive vibes to, of course, our other lovely regular that comes in here. Hopefully she gets her stuff together. I mean, there's a lot of people. All of us are going through issues of our own. So I just wish the best for all of you people. And hopefully SJM gets his shit in order. I mean, I think he's probably gonna get bailed out again. He might downplay it because he wants to maybe use his parents or his funds less and less, but still, he still has outs. All right, take care, people. Have a good one, and I will see you later. Bye bye.